Recognize the ranking member Payne for 5 minutes for an opening statement.
Thank you, Chairman Nels. It's an honor and a privilege to serve on this committee with you, and looking forward to your leadership and the bipartisan manner in which you've already demonstrated is greatly appreciated. I'd like to also thank Chairman Graves for his help, and also thank the ranking member Larson for being here, and all the witnesses that are with us today. Thank you. Before I get to the subject of today's hearing, I want to note that this is the first hearing of the Railroad Subcommittee this Congress, and the first following Norfolk Southern derailment in East Palestine, Ohio. This has been followed by an additional Norfolk Southern derailment in Southeast Michigan and Springfield, Ohio. Just this week, a Norfolk Southern employee lost his life in a collision in Cleveland. Chairman Nels, thank you for visiting East Palestine immediately following the derailment. I look forward to working with you, this Congress, to tackle freight and rail safety. I'm pleased that the Senate has put forth a bipartisan freight rail safety bill, and I'm hopeful that we can do the same on this side. The safe operation of pipelines is vital to protect both our energy needs and the communities these pipelines run through. These are not just abstract concerns. Just last December, a pipeline operated by TC Energy ruptured in northeast Kansas, spilling over 14,000 barrels of crude oil. If you have a hard time visualizing 14,000 barrels, it's the same volume as 20 rail tanker cars. In Linden, New Jersey, in my district, a pipeline operated by Buckeye Partners ruptured and spilled 350 barrels adjacent to a fragile wetland in March 2021. We must learn lessons from these incidents, as well as the Danbury incident and Satarsha, Mississippi, the Beta offshore incident in San Pedro Bay, California, and the Freeport LNG incident in Quintana Island. PHMSA reports that in 2022, 631 pipeline incidents occurred, from which 10 individuals died, 24 were injured, and property damages totaled more than $860 million. Of these incidents, 17 were serious and 267 were significant. I look forward to hearing from our witnesses today about their commitment to safety. If PHMSA has the resources necessary to hold bad actors accountable, and how can we make sure that what goes into pipelines stays in the pipes? I'm also interested to hear about PHMSA's progress on carbon dioxide pipeline rulemaking. The safe transmission of carbon dioxide to sequester locations is vital to meeting our carbon reduction goals, and I want to make sure this can be implemented without delay. And thank you, Mr. Chairman, for the time, and I yield back.
Thank you, Mr. Payne. I appreciate that. I now recognize the ranking member of the full committee, Mr. Larson, for 5 minutes opening statement.